Ladies, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Burn Live show. That is not my intro, huh? Y'all like, what the? Y'all, look, Burn Live, we're marijuanically keeping you connected, hashtagging these red eye, changing the viewers eye red, keeping underage smoking off social media. Okay? All right, let me turn that down, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Killing ourselves for your entertainment, yo. Hope y'all having a good night. Appreciate y'all stopping through. I'm your host, Capiche. It's another marijuana show where we talk about news, facts, and things going on in the world, politics, and shaking ass and tits. I wish that was true, but that's not true, and they're probably going to ban me for saying that in the beginning. But that was a test to see if they're really monetizing my shows the way they claim to be monetizing my show, y'all. But welcome to another show, y'all. Last night, they hit us with the most weirdest information when we had two congressmen on the Democratic Party and the right party. I've been talking about this all day, y'all. And I ended my show last night talking about how freedom of speech is on the verge of getting taken away. I stand on that. I still stand on that. I just want to bring that up. In other news today, the Lakers lost, which was like, wow. Lose one more game, they're going to be out, y'all. You know, I'm probably trying to throw the sports up in here a little bit, just trying to change it up. Las Vegas, women basketball has started, 2 nights ago? So we got a lot more sports to cover. So Denver Lakers is game 3 of the Western Conference Final. Denver won 119 to 108. Just can't believe that it's really going down like that. In hockey, Florida beats Carolina, so they're up 2 games to nothing in the Eastern Conference Finals and in the Stanley Cup, which I know none of my viewers out there probably like hockey. They like hockey, man. See, discussing that. I love hockey. Okay. From my St. Louis people out there, because I got some St. Louis people in the house, so I'm gonna give them a proper shout out. The 314. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully my son will be out here too, y'all. My son be out here and I get to show him a little bit of different things. But shout out to the 314. They got a soccer team now, Major League Soccer team. Yeah. They spent $1.5 million for a brand new stadium that's across the street from Union Station. I just seen a picture of this morning. It's a very beautiful stadium. Very beautiful stadium. Technically, yes. Technically, yes. So that's what we got going on. Other than that, y'all, hey, listen. I got some good green that I'm ready to try. Hopefully we get into some good news. Y'all, we had 20 people come in and watch the show last night. Not the biggest show that I ever had, but the biggest show that I done ran so far on YouTube. I think I had 109 people stop and view my show the day that I did the Marlon Wayans episode, and I had my cousin up here. But that's because I shared my show out. Now, these last week and a half, y'all, I have not been sharing no content because I've been getting in trouble. So all the hard work of sharing my content out, sharing the news, sharing the facts, sharing the receipts out has been all of y'all helping. I highly appreciate it. Burn Live, Cannabis Conservative, we highly appreciate it. Now, my boy done gave me this Batman pack. And it smells awfully delicious, y'all. I can't wait to get this rolled up. Now, in other news and other things today that's going on too, y'all, I'm really starting to understand that I'm hanging out with people, and I hope people don't take this offensive, but I'm really hanging out with people that we drop knowledge or not even knowledge. When you try to give them, I learn something every day. I make sure that I try to learn something every day. But not only do I try to learn something every day, I try to pass what I learn to other people. Hopefully that they pick up on it. They may not like it. They might like it. I don't know. But I just hope they take it for what it is for a person that's trying to give them a little knowledge and going about their business. Now, some, and they have said it to my face like, nah, bro, I just don't want to hear that. Sometimes you just need to shut up. They may not say it in that tone. They may not say it in that way, but that's what they kind of mean. They don't like what I be saying. And I be like, okay, and I understand. Sometimes I get a little carried away. I go maybe too far. But when you're part of a group, when you're part of a culture, when you're part of a neighborhood, you don't see many positive things going on. You don't see your friends, your neighbors growing. You don't see them prospering and going in the right direction. I don't know. I be just want to just lend a voice. And I understand people don't like the voice. For one, they're like, boy, you look like a crackhead. You look like you just hit 20 pieces and now you want to get off philosophy. No. Okay? If you don't get your black, skinny, dreadlock, Dr. Phil looking ass on, this. I'm not saying they say this, y'all, but that's might what they be thinking. Like this, I talk too much. But then when I don't say nothing at all, I'm sitting there, I'm scrolling through my phone, I'm learning something. I got an issue, I got a problem, something wrong with me. What's wrong with this? Never. But you know what, y'all? It is what it is, man. Now it is what it is because I got a whole podcast. I got y'all. I can just go in and just boo-hoo to. Hey, y'all. Them niggas over there don't like me. And so then we can just move on about it and just go on about our business. I can cry to y'all. But other than that, y'all, I'm finna get this blunt rolled. I'm looking for stories. I'm looking for good stories, and then I'm looking for the weird. I'm trying to see how we're gonna start this off, y'all. Seeing how we're gonna start this off. We're gonna start with the guy who just call everybody that's a Republican dumb, stupid, ignorant. How he can run loops around us and we don't know what we're talking about. We got to be ignorant to vote for a white supremacist party. We are idiots for voting for a group who doesn't want to do nothing with guns. I don't want them to take away my guns. They keep forgetting the gun rights is for us to fight against the government. But it seems like the Democrats want the government. Hey, it's like the Democrats want to say, open their door and say, you know what? Here's my booty hole, government. Do me all in the butt. Put your dick all up in my ass and fuck me around. I'm sorry for saying that, but that's how I feel the Democratic Party and people that vote for Democrats, that's how they're being treated. And that's how they letting the Democrats do it. They're just like, no, what happened? I don't care what's going to happen. No, they're not going to do what they want to do. It comes down to voting. You're voting to let them do what they want to do. And not all with the Democratic Party. And I said this multiple times. Not all what the Democratic Party does is bad. Some things the Democratic Party does is good. Like tax bracket, tax write-off. Without tax write-off, you wouldn't be able to invest into your business. You wouldn't go find a sponsor.
Yo, Bash, you been tripping on them hoes.
You don't got the right tax write-off. You're in a different tax bracket. Now, yes, indeed, most of us are poor. So y'all know we're in that poor tax bracket. So y'all probably I'm in that tax bracket. But when you start something and you grow, you work on your credit, and you start your business, and you start your 401k, and then you start growing, you move up out of tax bracket. Even a poor person cannot pay taxes if you know how to do with taxes right. Technically, that is true. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me talking too much. I need to roll my blunt. Hey, y'all, my nostrils was like, ping, 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 ping. Smells amazing. So, by me saying this and saying that, y'all, and talking this talk, I don't know. I just don't know what video to start off with. We're gonna start off with this. Oh yeah, Jeff Rogan says we're gonna start off with Jeff Rogan saying that he's far from being a Republican. I really don't care. But a lot of people that watch Joe Rogan and watch the show does have a lot of Republican thoughts and items. Like, who wants their kids groomed? Who wants a little 9-year-old to come home and say, you know what, I want my, let me rephrase this. Who wants a 9-year-old boy to come home and say, I want my dick cut off, so I can put a vagina there, and I can go back to school so I can show everybody show and tell. Well, there are kids out there that are saying this now. I showed a couple of videos. I do believe there were kindergarten. I want to say I'm gonna say middle school just so it can sound a little bit better, because I think they were. I swear to God, I think they were elementary kids. I think that. Well, then okay. When we be wrong, they were elementary kids. And they know about transgender. They know about binary. There's only. That word has only been taught in school. You're not teaching that word at home. COVID-19 is over, so you're not teaching it at home no more, unless you're part of that ideology. Unless you're part of that, that's your mindset. You're not teaching that at home.
The child is only going to repeat what they say.
Okay.
What they're being taught, what they're being able to hear.
Okay, this is the saddest thing that I'm gonna put out there. There is a smaller percentage of parents that really interact with their kids. Okay, I don't know the numbers. Don't get it twisted. I wish I had help somebody to I wish somebody to fact check that real quick for me, real quick. I got some people fact checking that, but I guarantee there are more parents that deal less with their kids, that interact with their kids. Technically, you can't say that from there. Okay, if y'all didn't hear her, she's saying doctors, lawyers, they're working 20, 16 hours. They're working triple double shift, so they're not at home to be able to take care of the kids. Okay, so you got the parents that's also out there that's working the double shift. They don't have time to come home work with kids. Then you got the single parent that don't have time to. So yet again, we have a lot of people. We have a lot of parents out here that don't have that opportunity, have that time to spend with the kids. So therefore, binary, for kids to know the word binary, gotta be in school, bro. But gotta be in school.
Tablet, YouTube, all of that. You pull up right now. You'll see man with their daughter. I see my kids watch it a lot of times. She got the band on the no.
Ladies and gentlemen, binary, transgender. How many letters are in these words, okay? And go back to the middle school and elementary school and look up how big of a words you was learning. I think the biggest words you was learning in in middle school was information. Words like that, words that still had the TION. Wednesday, Thursday. Listen to the listen. I'm saying listen to the words that we're choosing. Okay, middle schools. You're using words like once again, power, president. You're learning how to spell word president, vice president, Congress. That was when we in school. So you're trying to tell me, or not society is trying to tell us that genderology is a word that we're learning in elementary class? Binary. Binary.
What they learning about what LG they trying to.
There's got to be an issue somewhere, starting somehow with these words that we learn at a young age. And yes, again, there are videos of a girl sitting there with a little doll and says, "This is my new friend." He's not a he or a she. He's the kid said it before she said, "Binary." Oh, what? Did these kids get a written script? Okay. I just posted a video on YouTube. Go check it out. That they're saying that most of these superstars are generic made out of a laboratory. That's if you believe it or not. I don't know. It's up to you to believe it. Leave a mark in the comment if you get to this point, if you believe it or not. I don't know. Miley Cyrus, what's the Jonas Brothers? These guys was made out of these people were made out of a laboratory. They wasn't made from proper sex. Justin Bieber, Usher. I know some Usher fans. No, not Usher. Usher,
Yes,
Genuine.
you want the answer?
We're going back, y'all. We're going back to the question and answer. Hit me.
As a
Yo, Dash, you been tripping on them hoes.
the last 3 years, that could have gone up. That was as of 2020.
So, ladies and gentlemen, neglect starts a life of depression. It starts a road of not being able to trust people around you, or you're the opposite. You trust one too many people around you, and you get used. You get mistreated. You don't learn how to grow to become a real fledged woman or real fledged man. You got a lot of hatred for the people that are around you because you have always been misled. Because why? 40% of your parents wasn't damn there. And I am part of that small percentage. My parents was there, but my parents worked. My mother had 2 jobs. My daddy left because he wanted to go have babies with other women. Okay. Now you hear me laughing at it like it's funny, but it's not funny. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people look at me and would say, "This is the reason why you talk down upon black folks or other people, or why you say you were." I'm not gonna say it on here because I know if I say it on here, I'm gonna get banned. But I do make jokes that are not suitable for all audience. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay, I do make jokes like that. I do. I got a Jamaican joke that I would never visit Jamaica until Jamaica go to war with some other small countries and build up their economy. Now, yes, that is a horrible, corny, not funny joke. But I'm serious when I say I'm not going to a country that still believes in pirates. Pirates do exist. And a lot of them pirates that you see are from sovereign, small little islands like Jamaica. Like, oh my God, somebody please go in my room and grab me my map, please. Please. Grab me my map in my room. You got to think about these small little, on the side right there by my dirty hamper. Y'all, this is why I have my map up. Cause when it comes to stuff like this, I can even pull it up. Look, I done cut the music off. It done got serious up in here. Like, y'all, if what I'm saying is serious and y'all with me, I feel you. I am trying to be a little bit more jokingly with some of this stuff, but I'm jokingly serious. All right, hold on, let me. Okay. You know, like Jamaica took over Cuba. They went to war for like a year and a half. I know y'all like that's wrong. I can't even say that. But look, Jamaica, look, only way, this is gonna be mean for me to say, only way other countries have grown is through war. I know that it's sad to say, that it's sad to go through, but look what we're going through right now. You got Ukraine and Russia going to war, and you got all these other countries doing what? Handing out money. You got poor people here in America eating chicken bones, gristle bones, neck bones, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. But you want to give all this money to Russia. Let me fire up, y'all. I'm 25 minutes. I ain't even started smoking. Y'all know this is not a marijuana channel. Look. Hey, I might have to stop being a marijuana channel because I'm not smoking. Let's smoke. Fire up. Yeah. It was corny. Y'all, only reason I'm trying to go over the top. What's up? No. What's up, Bruce? What's up, y'all? I'm going over the top because I got a live audience right here, and I'm trying to really entertain them and get them more enthusiasm into the politics, into this world of lies. Maybe that's why I joined this, because everybody lies. But that's another thing I would like to discuss. I would sort of like to discuss tonight, but I don't have real good videos to get into that. All this about this lying, and everybody lies. The left lie, the right lie, your mama lie, your daddy lie, your granny lie. I lied. You're not always going to be truthful with everything that comes. You're going to sometimes want to bend the truth. Okay? So, y'all, we're going to get into my first video because I felt like, for real, I was going to really take y'all guys left and right and left and all these places and not get into no good story, y'all. So the first story I'm gonna get into, to be honest with you.
Wow.
What up?
I have a little question on top of what is coming.
Go ahead.
It's a straight. Okay. So guys, there are 25.69 million people living in Australia, right? Mm-hmm. There are 39.5 million kangaroos living in Australia. Do you guys feel like the kangaroos could take over Australia?
No.
It's impossible. They're saying it's possible.
I mean, kangaroos.
Only reason it's possible because the government will make a law Hey,
To kill kangaroos.
the
Make
no.
a hunting season for it?
For the kangaroos to take over, that means the government will make a law to where you cannot kill kangaroos, to where the kangaroos will get overpopulated. And if the kangaroos get overpopulated and you cannot kill and harm them without serving time, then yes, the kangaroos can take over. But as long as men is smarter than animal, you shouldn't let a kangaroo take over. Technically, it's just like saying dogs is going to take over America if we don't get our act together. It's like saying monkey's gonna take over if we just let every monkey out the zoo.
So y'all feel like if every animal.
Planet of the Apes.
So do you feel like if every animal was to go to war with humans, we would win?
Yes, because we would do the most we would sacrifice each other to kill off all of animals.
That's the fucked up part.
That's the fucked up. Like no bull crap, y'all. If y'all didn't hear what she said, I hope y'all did. But if animals start taking over, I'm gonna give you a prime example, y'all. If zebras took over Africa and they found a way they were starting to head towards America, I would not hesitate. I would not care. I would vote for bomb them. And they're gonna be like, what all them Africans over there? All them bomb them. Them zebras are on ships. If you don't go bomb that damn country, huh? That's like saying them kangaroos. That's just like them kangaroos taking over Australia and they finna come to South America. Nigga, I'm finna bomb South America. I'm finna bomb Mexico. Nigga, it's finna be a gap in between South America and America.
We're gonna split that right.
We gonna split the sea. You better call me Moses. Okay? They're gonna be like he was reading from the wrong testament. Okay? I'm sorry, y'all. There are certain things that you cannot let happen to America. We are one of the only countries where it's factual. I have them look it up. You are not going to have another country come over here invading us without everybody having a gun in that hand. If Australia and them damn kangaroos came over here to try to raid us, I'm putting guns in 9-year-olds' hands. Shoot every kangaroo that comes off a boat.
Okay, boom. Information connect. Okay, you just said that you put guns in 9-year-old hands. You feel like America should move like China? China puts guns in kids' hands at a real young age. Teach them about war at a real young age. You feel like America should move like China move? I feel like yeah.
I'm gonna say no. America should not move like China moved because they already influence us in a bad way with TikTok.
Sure.
There are 3 times as more pedophiles over there in China than there is over here. You got a whole continent called Bangkok that's based off.
Baby.
Okay, okay, all right, okay. Now, there are things that China do better than us when it comes to education, when it comes to cleaning, when it comes to military. I don't know, because we're supposed to be the best. That's why other countries are scared of us. That's where America makes its most money off of. It's the military. We'll go sell a nigga a bullet in a minute before we get that nigga some water. Hey y'all, hey.
We will tell a person to rob. America will tell a person to rob somebody before they tell them to rob.
Listen here. This is a real joke. I think this is probably the funniest joke. We will have a march in another country before we give up some really asset to America. We'll have a Black Lives Matter march go on in France. And oh yes, y'all. France, Germany, them countries do have Black Lives Matter movements over there. Oh yes, it goes down.
No, we have an American Lives Matter for March.
Huh?
American Lives Matter March.
American Lives Matter. I'm so behind that 100%. I don't care how racist that sounds.
Okay.
If we're talking about other countries,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
We there.
gonna tell y'all a mean fact. Gaddafi, an African leader, was praised all around the world because he was gonna do one major thing, and that's take American economy and make it nothing. Because America has nothing to trade but a bullet. So when Gaddafi made it known to the world that he was going to take away America's dollar, we traded that nigga what he was going to give everybody else. We gave it to him, a bullet. Now, is America wrong for it? Hey, I'm still here. I have my freedom. I know this, what I'm saying is harsh, it's mean. But are y'all really gonna sit there and watch your phone, sit there, go to work, sit there, smoke your weed, because this is a marijuana podcast? Are you gonna really sit there and let another country come over here and take over? No.
We're gonna fight for it.
Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Some of y'all Democrats, like this video right here, like my boy right here, he might. He a big Joe Biden fan. Joe Biden over there getting all that China money. You know what I'm saying? They giving us the fake iPhone headphones. You know what I'm saying? We can't order for Amazon. We can only order for Wish. Y'all know how Wish is. Anybody order for Wish, y'all know how long it take that package to come. You ordered it in June, it'll be there in 2025. Y'all know it. Y'all know it.
2030, yeah.
Y'all know it. Come on now. Now, before I get carried away, because I appreciate my live audience. I really do. I really need to start finding live audience to come over here and test the brains. But let's go hear this. Let's go hear what these Democrats be talking about, especially this one right here, y'all. My God, he just I don't know. Just my reaction. Let's hear it.
Department lieutenant for his role in the January 6th domestic terror attack. But here's what's crazy about this story. This lieutenant supervised the intelligence branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. He tipped off former Proud Boy member leader Enrique Tarrio about a pending warrant for his arrest.
Stop right there. Proud Boy Enrique. So for my live audience that probably don't know, the Proud Boys is supposed to be the new KK. Actually, they're not even the KKK. It's the KKK and the Proud Boys and a whole nother and mega Trump supporters. So I think I follow under mega Trump supporters. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's where I follow up under. That's my category. Mega Trump supporter. So there's been articles that these Proud Boys are supposed to be another version of white supremacists. But this the second time I done heard a Mexican name. I'm gonna rewind it, y'all, so y'all can hear it. A Mexican name, and he's a Proud Boy leader? I want to hear this name, so I'm gonna have my team over here look him up real quick. Because I don't believe I just heard
role
this.
in the January 6th domestic terror attack. But here's what's crazy about this story. This lieutenant supervised the intelligence branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. He tipped off former Proud Boy member leader Enrique Tarrio about
Enrique Tarrio.
Enrique Tarrio. He sounds messed.
Y'all, Cakes of Angels. Can you please just read a little description? Yo, oh, we looking at this picture of this white supremacist darkest.
Henry Enrique Tarrio is an American far-right activist from 2018 to 2021. He was a chairman of the Proud Boys, a neo-fascist exclusive male organization that promotes and engages in political violence in the United States.
Okay. Let me take this serious. Let me take this serious, y'all. Let me take this serious. I'm sorry. Because, listen, I am against the KKK. Okay? I'm against it. Anybody that say, hey, you with the KKK, I am against it. Let me say that first and foremost. Let me get that out the way. Because I'll be one of the darkest KK members probably in ever history to say that shit live on the live stream. So there's no way I can be part of the Ku Klux Klan. It's just like, come on, I don't think I have the resume. I'm just saying, I don't think I have the resume. Now, how I think sometimes, maybe. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's just hear some more. I'm sorry, y'all.
about a pending warrant for his arrest just ahead of the January 6th attack. Shane Lamont was indicted on 1 count of obstruction of justice and 3 counts of making false statements. The charges stem from the investigation into burning a Black Lives Matter banner in December 2020 when the Proud Boys were roaming the streets of D.C. for a pro-Trump event.
Burning a Black Lives Matter flag is not against no type of law.
No.
Burn a proud flag is not against no type of law. Burning the American flag
Yes.
is not against no law. It should be. It's frowned upon. You might get locked up.
Especially in Texas.
But there is plenty of people see burning the American flag. That's part, really? That's part of
As
freedom of
long as you
speech?
separate the stars from the stripes.
Only place that I know for a fact right now, and y'all listen to me carefully. There's only one place right now where freedom of speech, you don't have freedom of speech. And that's in front of the White House and in front of the Pentagon. You do not have freedom of speech. No. You cannot go up there blasting and talking shit about the president. They're going to label you a terrorist threat. Is that fair? No. Is that right? Yes. I don't think nobody, when they get that high in office, got codes to the Americans should be out there rumping. Because it was a lady that drove around in circles during the Trump administration who claimed that she was going to try to knock over the fence and go do some harm to the president.
I mean, as long as you don't wish harm on nobody, you're fine.
Do you know Joe Biden have death threats too of old age? He the only president I know that like, yeah, he gonna die. Not by assassination, by his age. That's sad. But let's go on to this. I just want to bring that up that burning a Black Lives Matter flag is not against the law, ladies and gentlemen.
According to the indictment, Tarrio and Lamont communicated at least 500 times using cloud-based messaging services between July 2019 and January 2021. Tarrio and other members of the far-right group were recently found guilty of seditious conspiracy in connection with the Capitol attack. Now, Tarrio was not in D.C. on January 6th. A judge banned him from the city the day before the attack. This story here.
There he is, y'all. Look at that white supremacist, that proud boy.
That's the picture that popped up.
Look at that. It's funny. It's funny that you look in the background, y'all. I want background peep in person. Peep the background. What flag do you see proudly waving in the background? Is that a Mexican flag?
He's funny as fuck.
Huh?
You're funny as fuck.
He ain't lying though.
I'm just saying. You couldn't get him in front of an American flag with the red, white, and blue?
There is one right there.
That's waving, and that you can barely see that. I see it, but you barely see it. But what do you see proudly?
Mexican flag.
So he's a proud boy for who? He's a proud boy for the Trump administration? He want what? I don't get it. Like who do he want gone?
Who do you associate with?
So who you want? You want the white people gone or the brown people or the black people? Or both? He just want everybody gone.
White, brown.
I'm just saying I'm that confused. Cause I look at him and he can get away with all three.
He could.
Good.
He could pass for white. He could pass for Mexican. He can pass for black too.
I'm just saying. It's just my opinion. I'm not colorblind. I'm looking at him. You know. Look like he been up north for a minute. He done lost his little tan. You know, once you get out the sun a while, everybody lose a little tan. Stop playing with me.
Is pretty crazy, Matt, because you have a DC cop who's over the intelligence unit who, frankly, is aligned with the Proud Boys.
No.
Yeah, and this is a situation where when the federal judge sentences this gentleman, he's going to be sentenced with all of the force of the law, as he should be, because what makes this particularly problematic is not only that he was in a position of power, in a position of authority, and not only that the conduct itself is seditious, but the idea that he would be contacting and communicating with somebody over 500 times using a clandestine system to feed information is terrifying, because it begs the question: how much information was given? How much did he?
How much information was given? We already know, ladies and gentlemen, FBI have announced that the Trump-Russian collusion was false. All right. So if y'all getting and these guys, trust me, y'all, they love the FBI. There's some FBI loving. The FBI saying the number one thing that's terrorizing America is white supremacists. Where are they? I'm just saying. When do y'all see them? I almost thought I heard myself talking.
Facilitate. And right now, he may be looking at the least of the charges that ultimately come. Right now it's obstruction of justice and lying, but it could ultimately be sedition. It could be all the way up to treason if it's found with the prosecutors that what he was communicating was directly facilitating this attack on the Capitol, which we know is obviously one of the greatest documented affronts to democracy in the history of this country. He should not only have the book thrown at him, but it should be very terrifying to all people out there to consider that the police, which we know are not obviously beyond reproach, would be intimately involved in facilitating a terrorist attack on the seat of government. That is a crazy thing to say, and that's what we're seeing here, apparently.
Candace here, go to my iPad. Lamont worked as the supervisor of the intelligence branch of MPD's Homeland Security Bureau. And what's crazy here is that these two were in regular contact regarding Proud Boys' planned activities in the District of Columbia. And these and all of
Now, I would, if they got this much information and they was in cahoots of the January 6th, leave my damn president alone. Go after these guys. Go after the mutt, the mixed breed that look like he from 8 different countries. I bet you pull out his passport. I bet you can get in any country just smiling. Hell. Yeah, I'm just saying. They are trying to really paint a picture of January 6th is worse than 9/11, where you seen 2 towers, 2 buildings fall. Okay, you seen an airplane, stuff that you remember that, and then it hits something, then it falls. We seen that in real life. This wasn't a Die Hard movie. This wasn't Avenger Endgame. We can't snap our finger and Thanos are bringing them people back. There's none of that. There's none of that. January 6th just had a bunch of people going into the government system and just protesting and walking around and taking pictures. The only person that let off a shot was a police officer. Dropped the woman. Sorry to say that, but it's just true. It's a fact. I'm sorry. It's a fact.
these Republicans want us to believe that you don't have law enforcement aligned with these white supremacists. And then this guy Lamont actually told people, well, because Tario and others were Hispanic, they were not racist.
And that's the ridiculous part about it. You have hundreds of texts filled with communication telling the Proud Boys where protesters are, people who would be against them. Now, the Proud Boys say, well, they told us that information so that we would stay away. Proud Boys are not known for going away from things that are going wrong or things that, protesters, they go to the action. And that's what was going on here. And that's why he was fired. Someone in his position, a position of power like that, someone who was supposed to be doing something opposite than.
Okay, true indeed. He should have been fired. Guaranteed, 100%. But what about the Proud Boy image? That's the part is hard for us Republicans to grasp. And you wonder why it's just hard to say the Proud Boys, and y'all been taught. I thought these was the most redneckest of necks of red, hillbilly, Mississippi, Tennessee, cowboy, rodeo, pig, slaughtering, pork loving people in America. But I didn't see that. I seen a Mexican that probably jumped more walls than the Olympics give out gold medals. That's what I seen. I seen a person that also looked like he could have been black and looked like he had some black in him. His mama could have been black. Shoot. Daddy could have been Portuguese. He got a big round head like Portuguese people. Like they got big round. I'm just saying. It's all right. It's cool that the Congress person get fired. I'm totally with that. But why y'all not going after the Proud Boy? Who obviously y'all got pictures. Y'all know he's out there. You see him. He's visible. My baloney has a first name. Okay, y'all know this. My baloney has a birth name. It's a Mexican that's a Proud Boy. Am I not lying? Y'all got this person, you got a picture, go get him.
Oh, they got a picture of him on there?
They showed me. I ain't got it now, but I showed y'all. Y'all want to go back to the picture? Do I gotta go back to this picture? Let me try to find his picture. There he is. Hey, look at that man.
He looks black.
Y'all, my live audience say he look black.
He looks black or Mexican?
He could look black and Mexican mix.
So yet again, live audience, my live stream audience. I'm looking at this dude and I'm like, he look like he been at a couple of barbecues.
Yeah.
But you got this guy. He's a Proud Boy. He's a over Trump supporter. He's beyond Trump supporter. He just wants a mess. He just want riots. He just want destructions. He just want terrorism in America. But the only terrorism that you have actually seen from a Proud Boy was January 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Black Lives Matter, Antifa. You see them everywhere. Anytime a riot pops in, anytime a peaceful protest, oh, Black Lives Matter, peaceful protest. Then late night, you set the city on fire. Like you just came from a damn 3-6 concert and y'all was just sipping syrup all night. But then y'all want to say stop the violence. And then in the morning, and see, it's the trickle down, it's the trickle up effect. That's what people don't understand. That's what people like. It's just a trickle down. It's just the rich get richer, they go up, and the poor get poor. So that's called the trickle away effect. They go that way, you go your way. But then, in that same breath, in that same token, you got people that's making money, people getting rich. You got a person that was broke today, made $1 million the next day, just came across that one good lick. You're not doing it in another country.
No.
This is the country where you got the freedom to have this debate. And you don't hear me calling them an idiot like he would call a Republican. And when they call out a Republican, how they call us idiots and dumb and sellouts.
Telling the Proud Boys where protesters are, people who would be against them. Now, the Proud Boys say, well, they told us that information so that we would stay away. Proud Boys are not known for going away from things that are going wrong or things that, protesters. They go to the action. And that's what was going on here. And that's why he was fired. Someone in his position, a position of power like that, someone who was supposed to be doing something opposite than what he did. This is why, as was spoken on the panel already, this is why he's going down. He is going to have the book thrown at him. It's not going to be just this, it's going to be more, because they're going to see a connecting of the dots as to the information that was given to the Proud Boys and how they disseminated themselves amongst the crowd, amongst the people, in order to carry out violent acts. If you go online right now, you will see several videos of the Proud Boys hitting other people, slamming other people down, and then the police just saying, you need to go on your way. That would never happen if it was anybody, black, white, woman.
Shut the front door, back door, windows. Shut the attic. What? So what was all them Black Lives Matter marches during the COVID? All them protesting, all them cities burning, Seattle. What was all of that? St. Louis, Minnesota, California. What was all of that? Listen here, y'all. I wish y'all would. I know that maybe I'll be bringing up some stuff that may be biased. But man, y'all heard this? If you're a Democrat and you're watching my show, and this is what you looking at, this is what you voted for. Somebody that's gonna say, "Oh, the Trump boy, the Proud Boy is hitting people." Okay. Black Lives Matter took out a whole grocery store. Man, Walmart had to shut down. What was the cause and effect of that? Walmart had to shut down. People like us that just stayed in the house didn't want to get out there and terrorize. You know me, you know what I'm saying? I'm being real. I'm not going out there with you animals. And then when you hear a word like that, animals. If you let a zoo loose, what you think gonna happen to the city? Huh?
Chaos.
If you let the zoo loose,
You remember the sausage?
every animal, insect, creepy crawly, flying.
People gonna be
Hold on.
dead.
You remember on a sausage party when he had that vision of what would happen if humans came into the store and they was just stepping on everything? No, the vision of being in a human's house.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know if y'all know that sausage party.
this is what I'm talking about right here. I understand now why at first I started a podcast and we just put weed, and I gotta bring this to the marijuana attention. Potheads don't want to hear. My audience, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to find me all them marijuana Democrats out there. I need to make it my duty to bring them some of my videos. Please pass them some of my videos. If they are Joe Biden supporters, if they supporting the Joe, the Joe, they supporting Sleepy Joe. They need to start watching my videos. Please show my videos out. Y'all, I ain't gonna even hold y'all that long. I'm gonna keep y'all on a pause like that for part 2 tomorrow. And tomorrow's Sunday, so I might do an early morning special. Tomorrow Sunday? Tomorrow's Sunday, y'all. I might see y'all early in the
His
morning.
birthday's in an hour. Well, in St. Louis, his birthday is now. It's
Okay.
12 o'clock technically.
So, ladies and gentlemen, while my live audience ready to talk and mingle and be free, I'm gonna let you go. Have a good night, y'all. Till next time. Peace.